Hello Virgo, welcome to my weekly tarot love reading session for you. I'm the Tarot Muse. I've got all your cards shuffled and laid out and we're pretty much ready to dive in. So I'm going to start pulling the cards, and while I do that I have an announcement to make. And I've created a series of how to interpret the tarot cards and their symbolism. So if you are interested in learning how to read the tarot cards, all you need to do is head over to my playlists to find them. But I'd also like to ask, please, that you like and subscribe to my channel and select the notification bell so that you get regular updates for new content coming through. So there should be a sign popping up round about now. You can just click on that and that'll take you through to one of the playlists, of which there are many. Right, so in the present moment we have the King of Cups, which is crossed by the Justice card. King of Cups is a Scorpio, Pisces or Cancerian person, or it represents an aspect of yourself that is sensitive and intuitive and going through something emotional, going through an emotional phase. It's crossed by the Justice card, which is the card of cause and effect. So for an action, there's a reaction. So something is playing out in response to something that was done, and it has to do with this King of Cups. In the past, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is home, abundance, financial abundance. In the future, we have the Page of Swords, which is, there's a few interpretations, but it's about reflecting on something, new awareness or understanding or discernment, or it can indicate a young person who's learning something new. What is conscious for you right now is some kind of death that is happening or needing to happen. What is unconscious for you is the possibility of not seeing the bigger picture, what's really going on. There may also be some kind of boredom or apathy within your life. You are going through some kind of meltdown, some kind of disillusionment. We've got the Tower card over here for you. For the other person, we have the Moon, which is the card of confusion, secrecy, things not being clear. Where the relationship at is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a place of stability and groundedness. And then the Queen of Pentacles, which is also a place of stability and groundedness with a feminine presence or a feminine quality with regards to the home, possibly a business. This is the outcome. Okay, so I'm going to pick cards to get deeper understanding of what's going on here. So for the King of Cups in the present moment, we've got walking away from something that was sweet in the past and stepping into a higher place. So there's something emotional that is being walked away from. It's leaving you feeling emotional. And it's something to do with someone from the past or some sweet experience from the past. And it's needing to happen in order for you to step into a higher place. I guess accountability or taking responsibility for your life. But yeah, there's some kind of change that's starting to happen around you stepping into a higher place regarding love and the burden that it's coming with. So the Justice card that is crossing the King of Cups is talking about so there's an intuitive gut feeling around this love, and it's creating a lot of anxiety. And so Virgo, you're an earth sign. You are a Pentacles. You represent Pentacles. So you, Capricorn, and and Taurus represent the Pentacles. But I have got a Queen of Wands that's coming up here. So this would be a very fiery, charismatic, passionate, sensual, sexual person who has a lot of energy. And there's a love for this person, but there's an intuitive knowing that this is creating anxiety for you. And it's creating some kind of trauma for you. It's keeping you stuck. So the Justice card is possibly about walking away from whatever that is or whoever that is. And there's this intuitive knowing that it's become a burden for you. So in the past, we have this financial abundance within the home. And there was taking a stand. What's that about? So some kind of conflict started breaking out within the home some kind of conflict and loss within the home around abundance. Just the abundance possibly that once was in the home was now turning into a place of conflict and tension, and it was creating some kind of separation or loss between the two of you. So what is conscious for you right now? I have the Death card, and this is what's coming into your field of awareness at the moment. And then there's some kind of death that is needing to happen for you, where you're creating a new beginning for yourself. It's like you're reinventing the wheel and getting away from this place of stuckness and stalemate and emotional indecision that you have been in order to take charge of your life and move forward. And then what is unconscious for you is this sense of apathy around the passion within the relationship. And what you have not realized yet is that it needs work. Energy needs to be put into it in order to repair the heartbreak or the pain that is currently there right now. And it's talking about with regards to because it's almost like the sensuality and the contentment that was there is not there at the moment, and it's needing work and balance. Okay, so I just need to mention that I'm in the Philippines, and you may hear some noises. I'm right on the ocean. It sounds like a motorboat starting, so I'll just keep going with the reading. So what is not conscious for you yet is the realization that there's work that is required with regards to the relationship that requires your energy and requires input in order for it to function better. There's some kind of shift that's coming for you as well around what this getting back to this place of contentment means. Some kind of shift around balance, bringing balance back into your life, so that whatever this stuck place of heartache is can be resolved. I also get the Love Oracle card, which says worries and frustrations shall soon be over. The source of trouble will be removed. The next cycle in life will be much happier. Stay away from people that do not contribute any positive value to your life. Okay, so I've also over here I've got the Lovers card, the Devil, and the Moon. So there's some kind of so the Devil card, it can be actual addiction to something like drugs or alcohol, or it can be sexual promiscuity within the relationship that is not honest, or it can be some kind of codependency or bondage where it's basically where you're not free, where you're bound by something that is not good for you or the relationship. And this is what's going on within the relationship, and it's creating a lot of confusion. And again, this fire sign person comes up. The King of Wands comes up here, and here we have the Queen of Wands. And so I sense it has to do with the passion within the relationship as well, the sexual passion. And then I've got the Pope, and the Pope is the Hierophant. And this is around stability and structure and consistency and uniformity and routine and the tradition of the relationship. And it's going through some kind of a loss. It's not there right now. There's confusion. I also see for you, and I've got this coming up twice here for you, the Tower card, and with the Asha spread, the Thunderbolt card, it's the same thing. So you are going through some kind of meltdown, some kind of disillusionment. It's almost like your reality is starting to crumble and dissolve, and it has a lot to do with morality. And I think you're starting to realize this, where it is that you hold very fixed stances of rigidity around right and wrong, black and white, how things should or shouldn't be. And it may be that you've been projecting this onto the relationship. And what's starting to and needing to happen for you is to start seeing beyond the illusion of these rigid structures that you hold up within your mind, in order for change to happen and for these new possibilities to emerge. So the Tower card, let's get three more cards to find out. Yeah, there's a new possibility, a new beginnings. So new beginnings around the relationship and taking charge of that, taking control of that. That's a source of tension for you right now. It's going through disruption. Allowing for this new beginnings and taking control of the relationship. The other person has got the Moon card coming up, so there's a lot of confusion for them. And their way of coping with this right now is taking time out from the confusion and from things not being clear and focusing their energy elsewhere. And by doing this is allowing them to, in their own way, reassess everything that's happening in the relationship in order to make a new decision with moving forward. Okay, so coming back here, we've got the Knight of Pentacles for where the relationship is at, and the sharing, the Sun, and moving away. So in order for the stability to return, and in order for the happiness around the exchange to return, there needs to be a moving away from the trauma from the past, or the hurt from the past, or the things that weren't working in the past. And it requires both people to really manage their inner strength, to really take responsibility for themselves, and to assess where can we just let go and surrender to what doesn't matter within our lives, in order to come back to this place of sharing and healthy exchange where we are happy again. And yes, I've got the King of Pentacles card coming up, which is you, Earth sign. King of Pentacles is grounded and stable, connected to business, connected to body and health, solid, dependable, consistent. And so the outcome, I have the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about returning to that place of stability and structure and conformity and uniformity and tradition, the tradition of the relationship, the structure of the relationship. And in order for you to return to that, the outcome will be both of you going on this inner journey, especially you, in order to return to the happiness of the stability of the relationship. There's an inward journey that's going to happen and is busy happening. And so in the future, I have the Page of Swords card, which is, So the Page of Swords is a curiosity, it's a reflection, it's a discernment, it's an engaging into something, and it's to do around the exchange, the teamwork, and how you possibly charging in with, there was something that happened where you created some kind of conflict within the relationship, where you charged in either with ideals or expectations or judgments, and what it did was it's created some kind of mistrust within the relationship. And so it's not only created mistrust, but it's set up illusions within the relationship of the stability of the relationship. And so you're reviewing this, you're really inquiring into this, like, what is this teamwork really about, and what is okay with how I behave, what I say, my views on things, and what isn't. I've got the Lost card coming up, and it's exploring your independence again. It doesn't mean that the relationship is over, but what it is showing is walking away within the relationship, walking away from, again, the Devil card is coming up. So whatever that Devil card means for you, whether it's codependency or addiction to a certain mindset, or addiction to alcohol or drugs or something, otherwise, it could even be addiction to porn, or a sexual someone else that isn't a part of the relationship. So letting go of that, changing your perspective around that, walking away from that for the sake of the relationship, so that you can return to the healthy emotional connection and the passion within the relationship. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that shed some light on what's going on for you. And if you are interested, I do tarot readings combined with astrology for both you and the other person. It really takes it so much deeper. It's very specific. And you can just connect with me through my channel. And again, please like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. Bye for now.